Good evening and welcome to Roxamore Sports and Entertainment presentation. Penn Hills basketball, girls varsity basketball, just underway here. Gateway comes away with the tip, errant shot here. So this is a battle of the East here. Penn Hills versus Gateway High School. These two schools are separated by probably about 2.5, maybe 3 miles at the most. And Gateway comes in with an 0-7 record in conference, 4-10 overall. And Penn Hills come in with a record of 2-5 and 5-9 overall. The starters for Gateway are Maya White, Jayla Oliver, Marina Grotto, number 23, Jamela Bailey, number 24, and Nia Johnson, number 30. For Penn Hills, the starters are number 1, Sierra Moten, number 4, Mara Wade, number 5, Hannah Pulgis, number 10, Egypt Coleman, and number 11, Milani Oliver. So Gateway has the ball on offense. No score so far early in the first quarter, and we have a travel on Gateway. That's going to send it the other way. So thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Craig Thomas, and we are on the Roxamore Sports Network, broadcasting live from storied Penn Hills High School Gymnasium here. Penn Hills varsity girls basketball underway. With the ball is number 11 for Penn Hills. Milani Oliver works it around, gives it to number 4, Mara Wade. And the ball is taken in and blocked there. Good defense there by number 23 on Gateway, Marina Grotto, with a big block. Ball stays with Penn Hills underneath, turned over, and the offensive foul is called on Egypt Coleman against Penn Hills. Ball going to Gateway. So a great night for basketball here. Backyard rivalry. These schools know each other all too well. Back in the old days, this used to be the battle for the Big East, the Beast of the East, between Woodland Hills, Gateway, Penn Hills. These teams would battle everything out and try to see who was the best here in this area. Since then, they've changed conferences a little bit, but now they're getting a rivalry back here as they're playing each other once again as of about maybe 2 years ago. So it's great to see these teams playing against each other. And hopefully you can enjoy tonight. Basketball, we got a doubleheader coming at you. You got boys varsity coming up. Shot off the mark. Rebound comes back to Penn Hills. Ball out top. Ball going to number 4 there, Mara Wade, and it goes the other way. And it's jump ball, alternate possession, stays with Penn Hills. So taking the ball out for Penn Hills underneath the hoop is number 4. Oh, that's number 11, Milani Oliver. And she takes the ball out, gets the ball into number 10, Egypt Coleman. And she works it around the top. The ball on the right elbow and a Euro triple step by number 5, Hannah Pulgis. And she's called for the traveling. So the ball goes back to Gateway. 5:31 left to go on the game clock here in the first quarter. Still no score. Shot is up by Gateway, off the mark. Rebound by Mara Wade, and she has going the other way. Gateway gets back, plays good defense. Ball down low to number 10. Egypt Coleman gets it up and in, and that's your first 2 points for the day. Penn Hills, the home Indians, are on the scoreboard. Oh, and it looks like it was close to backcourt violation, but no call by the referee. Gateway works the ball out top. That is number 3, Jayla Oliver. Ball is tied up. Jump ball with Amaya White. And the ball stays with Gateway. So Gateway will inbound the ball underneath the hoop there. looking for someone to pass it to. Out top to number 3 there, Jayla Oliver. She gives the ball off to Grotto. Grotto works it around to the left elbow, right elbow, to the middle, baseline, going to the hoop. Going to the hoop for Gateway. His number, Jayla Oliver, is at the line, number 3, shooting 2. And she was fouled by Milani Oliver. So Oliver makes the first one. Makes it a 2-1 lead here for Penn Hills. 4:19 left to go on the clock there. And she makes them both. Good high arcing free throw there by Oliver. So we have at 4:16, we're all tied here. Penn Hills High School Gymnasium. And the pass is out of bounds. Goes back to Gateway. Just off the fingertips of number 4, Mara Wade. Pass was a little high. She couldn't corral it, but nonetheless, Gateway comes down looking for their first lead of the night. Gateway with the ball. Working it around the top is number 3, Oliver. That was actually, sorry about that. That was Mia Johnson at the free throw line earlier, number 30. So we want to give her credit. Mia hit 2 free throws there. Right on cue, called for a foul is number 30, Mia Johnson. Got a little bit aggressive there on the defense. Ball goes over to Penn Hills. Bringing the ball up for Penn Hills is number 11, Milani Oliver. And she is a freshman. And looks like they turn the ball over. Ball going back the other way. And the ball is off the hands of Mara Wade and going back to Penn Hills. So once again, Penn Hills has a ball in a tie ball game with 3. Drive to the hoop, 3:13 left on the clock. Going to the hoop for Penn Hills is number 5, Hannah Polgeese. And she goes to the free throw line. Charity stripe, shooting 2. Good shot there by Hannah Polgeese. And she makes the free throw. And she makes a pair at the free throw line. And that gives Penn Hills a 4-2 lead. And Penn Hills comes out in a full court press, trying to create turnovers. Ball is loose, turned over right on cue. Going to the hoop, up off the rim for number 11, Milani Oliver. Ball, rebound comes off. Jump ball once again, and it stays with Penn Hills. So Penn Hills looking to add to their lead here. Come out with a little pressure. Looking to play some defense. Shot is up, deep 3, off the backboard and off the rim, and goes to Penn Hills. Penn Hills corrals the rebound. Going the other way there. So Penn Hills settles, looks like a 2-1-2 zone. Trying to force Gateway to shoot from outside. No problem for number 10 as she pulls up. Aubrey Lovelace misses the three-pointer for Gateway, but Gateway corrals a rebound and has another possession on offense. Ball to the center and off of Lovelace's hands. Ball ahead to Polgeese. Up ahead, fast, up and in. Great shot by Hannah Polgeese. Good shot by the young lady there. Pushing pushing the Penn Hills lead up to 6-2. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here on the first quarter game clock. So we have wholesale changes in the game for Gateway. It looks like they substitute in Johnson is one of them, and then it looks like Bailey is in for Gateway. And also back in the game for Gateway is Oliver, White. Off the mark for Penn Hills. Penn Hills, Pugliese corrals the rebound. Gets the ball out top to number 11 there, Milani Oliver, working the ball around. Ball in the middle to Pugliese, and she's called for a charge as she lost her, looked like she lost her balance and then fell into the defender, and a charge was called against Penn Hills. So once again, you're in for a great night of basketball here. Western Pennsylvania high school basketball on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live here at Penn Hills High School Gymnasium. Gateway versus Penn Hills. So looks like Gateway working the ball around, try to take the ball in deep. In Egypt, Coleman sends it away, says no, 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 not in my lane. And Egypt is a very tall young lady, long wingspan there. She throws that one out the gym. So Gateway turns the ball over. They couldn't get the ball in bounds, and there's a stoppage in play. Timeout on the floor here with 1:10 left to go on the game clock. And we'll be right back on the Roxamore Sports Network. So we are back with live action here. 1:10 left to go on the game clock here. Penn Hills High School. Penn Hills Lady Indians have the slight lead over Gateway Lady Gators. Pugliese with the corner shot off the mark. Rebound is off of Mara Wade and goes back to Gateway. So with 57.1 seconds left to go on the clock here in the first quarter, Gateway is looking to cut into this lead here. So it should be an exciting matchup here. Again, double hitter tonight. You got the boys varsity basketball coming up. Gateway and Penn Hills, always exciting. These rivalries here. Good turn and move to the hoop for Gateway. Number 1, Amaya White with up off the bank there. So with 25.5 left to go on the clock, skip pass over to number 11. Shot is off the mark and out of bounds. Shot was off by Milani Oliver. Ball goes out of bounds and back to Gateway. So this will probably be the last shot here in the first quarter. Gateway works it around, get the ball down low. Good try there. Rebound there. Initial shot was by Amaya White. Shot last second, and that'll do it. After one quarter here, we're all tied from Penn Hills High School. Penn Hills Lady Indians 6. Gateway Lady Gators 6. We'll be right back after we thank some of our sponsors.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
We are back live here. Second quarter action coming up here from Penn Hills Gymnasium, Penn Hills High School, Penn Hills, Pennsylvania. Home of Aaron Donald, Super Bowl champion, versus the Gateway Gators. Great story programs here, football, basketball programs, young people playing sports all around. And we are all tied here, Penn Hills and Gateway, 6 apiece. Doubleheader action today, boys and girls varsity basketball. So right now it's been pretty much an even match there. Shot is up for Gateway, off the mark. Rebound comes off, and there's a little scrum, and the ball stays with Gateway there. So these teams come in. Penn Hills comes in 2-5 in the conference and 5-9 overall. And Gateway comes in 0-7 in the conference and 4-10 overall. So these two teams are at the lower echelon of the conference at this time, but got a lot of basketball left to play here. And looks like a 3-second call on Gateway. Somebody's posting up in that paint there. They always say someone's building a house in the paint. So call goes the other way, and now the Indians have an opportunity to take the lead once again. Gateway has not led throughout this one. They trail, and now it's tied, but dangerous pass there by number 11, Milani Oliver. Good job corralling that for Sierra Moten. She did a good job. Moten with the ball up top. It's the ball over to the left elbow to Pugliese. Pugliese works the ball around. Pugliese looks for the shot. She probes the defense. Gets the ball over to Milani Oliver. There's no shot clock in high school basketball. You can pretty much dribble the ball. Turnover there by Pugliese. Goes the other way, up and in. For the Gators on a fast break is number 23, Marina Grotto. Grotto on the layup with the left hand. So that's Gateway's first lead of the night there. Foul there on number 23. Grotto is called on the foul there. So 6:14 left to go on the clock. So number 2, Anala Jordan is in for Gateway Gators. Ball is off of Grotto and stays with Penn Hills. Egypt Coleman got to be real careful and strong with that ball on the pass. So nonetheless, Pugliese is underneath the hoop, inbound the ball for the Penn Hills Indians. Pugliese with the ball tipped away, and she gets it back to the hoop, up and in. Milani Oliver with the little teardrop runner. Great shot. And that ties the game once again. 8 apiece. Shot on the corner. 3 by number 2 there. Anayla Jordan. 3 deep. Up at the left elbow, and she drills it. It gives her team a 3-point lead. Pugliese with the little mid-range shot, foul line extended, and she shoots that one a little bit long. Off the mark, goes the other way. Gateway looking to add on to their lead. 5:24 left to go on the game clock here in the first half. Ball inside, off the mark for number 1 there. Maya White. Ball goes the other way. Gateway's looking to probe, see if they can get something off their secondary break opportunity, as Gateway got back, and they are set up in a zone right now. Like a 2-1-2 zone. Ball down low, off the mark. Looks like a foul is called on Gateway. Amaya White is called for the foul. Egypt Coleman was attempting a shot, but they called it on the floor, so Pugliese is inbounding the ball for Penn Hills underneath the hoop. And we have a timeout on the floor, another stoppage in play. So we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network, Sports and Entertainment Network. A lot of things going on here. Great to be here in Penn Hills High School this evening. Double hitter. Great night for basketball. Good night for you to sit in front of the TV with a hot beverage, maybe stay in the house and enjoy some high school sports here. So once again, we're live here, Penn Hills High School. Backyard rivalry, Penn Hills versus Gateway. Here, home of the Penn Hills Indians. Penn Hills has done some big things here in the last few years in football, as well as Gateway. Go for these teams. Terry Smith was a big coach at Gateway, big time up at Penn State. Congratulations to those guys at Penn State. I played with a guy here from Penn Hills. Aaron Jackson was a good guy. Went to Michigan State with me from Penn Hills. So both of these programs are excellent, in good shape. Maybe struggling a little bit this year in the girls basketball, but looking to get better and get back on the right track there. 3-second call on Penn Hills, posting up in the paint. Building a house and a 2-car garage in the paint. So we are going the other way with Gateway here. Penn Hills trailing Gateway 11-8 here. 4:25 left to go. Gateway with the drive to the hoop. That's number 3, Jayla Oliver. Foul is called on number 11, Milani Oliver. And Gateway inbounds the ball underneath the hoop. Shot is up and off the mark there by number 2, Anila Jordan. She drained one earlier. Good shot, but Gateway got back on defense and made the shot difficult and got the travel out of Penn Hills. Ball is going the other way with the travel. So once again, there's no shot clock here in high school basketball, so teams are just content with working the ball around, probing the defense, looking for a good shot there. As Gateway has the ball up top, working the ball around, skip pass over to Grotto, ball to the left wing. Ball in the middle, defense there, blocked once again, going the other way by Egypt Coleman, and she's leading the break. Up, ball in, coast to coast. Egypt Coleman with the coast to coast. Up off the glass. So that makes it a 11-10 game. Looks like Grotto's off the mark with the shot. Coleman once again with the ball, and she goes coast to coast. Up again, Egypt Coleman. And she's taking over this game. That's 2 baskets in a row for Coleman. And out of bounds for Gateway. Ball goes back to Penn Hills. Penn Hills is leading 12-11. 3:04 left to go on the clock here. Number 40 for Gateway, Ania Lowry, is in the game, along with number 30, Mia Johnson. So with 2:55 left to go on the clock, Penn Hills dribbling the ball out top. Number 11, Milani Oliver, throws the ball to the left side. Gets the ball out top to Pugliese. She works the ball over the right elbow. Ball out top, dangerous, almost picked off by number 3 there, Jayla Oliver. Penn Hills is working the ball around the edge. Get the ball down low. And there she goes. Egypt Coleman. That's 3 baskets in a row. They got on the train to Egypt, and she's taking them there. Great job by that young lady, as she has scored 3 consecutive baskets in a row. Gateway working the ball around baseline, off the mark. Ball is tipped, knocked out of bounds, and stays with Gateway as they'll inbound the ball underneath the hoop. So we're at 2 minutes left to go on the game clock here. We are live from Penn Hills High School Gymnasium. Shot is up, 3 off the mark, and they call a foul there against Gateway, going the other way. Number 40 is called for the foul. Anaya Lowry is called for the foul. So bringing the ball up for Penn Hills is number 11, Milani Oliver, working the ball around, getting the ball down low to Egypt again. And she lost it, kicked the ball out. Pugliese up top, works the ball around to Oliver. Shot is up. Egypt, Coleman. Somebody better check that young lady, as that is 4 in a row for her. She is taking over this game. She's blocking shots and taking the ball straight to the rack. So that's traveling against Gateway, so they turn the ball over once again. So Pugliese inbounding the ball, getting the ball over to number 11, Milani Oliver. As Penn Hills looks to add to their lead right now, working the ball around. Gets the ball up top to Pugliese, working the ball around to Oliver. Flashing at the foul line is number 0 there, Desiree Cash, and she's in the game for Penn Hills. And in the passing lane, almost intercepting that ball, is number 2 there, Anila Jordan. Great defense by that young lady. Ball stays with Penn Hills. So 46.7 seconds left to go on the game clock here in the second quarter, as we have a stoppage in play. Egypt Coleman is tying her shoe. Referee stops the play there, lets her tie her shoe, and we're set for play. Pugliese inbounding the ball, gets the ball over to Oliver. She goes around the right corner, and she 5-second call. Great defense there by number 3, Jayla Oliver. Good defense there. So with 40.6 seconds left to go on the game clock, Gateway has the ball, trailing 16-11, looking to cut into this lead right before half. And it looks like traveling is called on number 3, Jayla Oliver. So 27.8 seconds left to go here on the game clock, and we'll see what Penn Hills calls up. Working the ball around the right edge, passing it around to Pugliese, and off the hands of Sierra Moten as she took her eyes off of that pass. So that'll give the ball back to Gateway, and we are set. Grado is in the game for Gateway. Also, number 30 just checked in. Mia Johnson checks in as well. So Penn Hills defense is set there. Look like they're playing a zone. Shot up. Grado deep 3. Great shot there by Grado. Last second shot by Oliver. Halftime score. Penn Hills Indians 16. Gateway Lady Gators 14. That'll do it for first half action. We'll thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back with our halftime show after just a few moments.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community, fundraiser, and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member at Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Welcome back live here, Penn Hills High School Gymnasium. Penn Hills Lady Indians versus the Gateway Lady Gators. High school basketball at its finest. This used to be what you would call Battle of the Big East. Right now, it's just a battle, all right? So these young people are out here fighting, doing their best, trying to get a victory. These two teams are a little bit in a struggle right now, but I'm sure they're going to right the ship down the stretch. So far in the first half, you had Penn Hills with the lead, 16-14, and both of these teams have come out. Had Marina Grotto for Gateway, who's made a three-pointer to keep her team in it, along with Anila Jordan. They've been playing hard. And then for Penn Hills, their big scorer has been Egypt Coleman, as she has scored maybe the last 4 shots for Penn Hills to give them the lead going down the stretch. So first half, you looked at both teams and you were trying to figure out what's going to happen, how's this game going to go. Both teams played well. You wanted to see if Gateway would come out and try to find a way to slow Penn Hills down, playing good defense. If Gateway could maintain possession of the ball, not turn it over, and also get good shots along the way. Came out a little tough starting out, but Gateway got it back on the right track, got some drives to the hoop, some easy layups, and was able to get back in the game. But the first half story of this one was Egypt Coleman. She got her game going there late in the second quarter, and she scored about 4 consecutive baskets to give her team a spark and to go into halftime with the lead. So don't forget, stay here live. This is a doubleheader tonight. You got 2 for 1 tonight. You got boys varsity game coming up next. Gateway Gator boys varsity versus Penn Hills here on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas, and you'll be back here live with second half action in just a few moments. We thank our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Welcome back. We are just about set for second half action here on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network. I'm Craig Thomas, and we have a great battle going on so far with the Penn Hills Lady Indians ahead of the Lady Gators here. Backyard rivalry, Big East, Beast to the East matchup here. These teams go head to head as they are about 2-3 miles apart, and all these kids know each other very well. We'll see if Gateway Grotto can get Grotto going, and we'll see if the Gators can stop the train to Egypt, as she was on fire at the beginning of that first half. So Penn Hills with the ball, right on cue. Egypt to the hoop with the left hand off the glass, and the bank is open here in Penn Hills. Egypt Coleman on the defensive end now. Penn Hills playing great defense and getting the turnover there. Going the other way, trying to add to their lead as they have an 18-14 lead. Pugliese with the ball over the right elbow, brings it out the corner, gets the ball back, thinks about the three, takes a dribble, stop and pop. Anna Pugliese with the shot at the mid-range. That makes it a 6-point lead, the largest lead of the night for the Lady Indians. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Stay tuned for a great halftime. Here, another 3-second call here as the referees have focused on that. So we have an early stoppage in play. We are at the 6:58 mark. And we'll stop and we'll thank one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with live action. Welcome back live here early in the second half. The Penn Hills Lady Indians have a 6-point lead over the Lady Gators here. Backyard rivalry. These teams are pretty evenly matched here, but it looked like Lady Egypt Coleman is taking over the game. And looks like Gateway comes out in a trap, a 2-1-2 trap, full court press. It looks like that could have been an over and back. I'm not sure how they didn't call that, but Pugliese gets the ball ahead. Hannah Pugliese with the little mid-range, so that's 4 points in a row for her, as it looks like these Lady Indians are scoring in spurts there. And that foul's going to go against Penn Hills. And on number 4, Mara Wade. But looks like the Lady Gators are inbound the ball underneath. And so there's a stoppage in play there. Let the substitutes come in. So Jordan and Lovelace back in the game for the Lady Gators. Lovelace, I think that was Lovelace and Jordan. That was Jordan that hit a three-pointer, a big shot early in the first half. And right on cue there, looks like a travel, but Egypt Coleman gets the ball. And looks like Penn Hills on the break. Gators get the ball, and it goes back to Penn Hills. So it's a little frantic pace right now. See if they settle down. Pull up for the three off the mark. Coleman with the rebound and the putback. Looks like it's going to be an over and back violation on the Indians. So with 6 minutes left to go on the game clock here in the third quarter, the Indians lead 22-14. So bringing the ball up for Gateway is number 2 there, Jordan. It's the ball over to the right corner. Ball back up top to number 24 there, Bailey. Bailey with the ball inside, down low. Shot for number 1, Amaya White. Ball is blocked out of bounds by Pugliese, I believe. And ball stays with Gateway there. So number 21 is in for Gateway. Kendall and Andonicio. Gateway working the ball around. They're going to have to get some shots up here to get back in this game. Just working the ball around the edge, it's going to be difficult to get into that lead. Once again, there's no shot clock in high school basketball. Deep three for number 2 there, Jordan, and that's off the mark. Ball going the other way. The Indians have a layup. Missed the layup there. Number 11 missed an easy layup. Milani Oliver. And she's kicking herself as she missed that layup. She's got to keep her eye on that block and use that glass there and put that ball up off the glass and in. So with 5:13 left to go on the clock, Gateway inbounds the ball underneath the hoop, bringing the ball up full court. Looks like Penn Hills is in a zone defense there. And almost stolen there. And foul is called on number 5, Anna Pugliese. And that'll be side out for the Lady Gators. Inbounding the ball for Gateway is number 3, Jayla Oliver. Gets the ball over to Grotto. She's a great player in her own right. Keep an eye on that young lady, because we know she has a itchy trigger there, and she'll pull from anywhere. Right on cue. There she goes, off the mark though. And they call a foul. Shooting 3 there. Marina Grotto is going to be going to the free throw line. Ball is called on Sierra Moten. And it's not a shooting foul. It was after the shot. Side out for the Lady Gators. Inbounding the ball is Gateway. The ball in. And off the mark. Number 24, Jamela Bailey gets the ball in, throws it back to her teammate off her hands, and ball goes over to the Lady Indians. Bringing the ball up for Gateway is number 11, Milani Oliver, working the ball around. Wide open shot, getting the ball down low. Ball inside to Pugliese. And she loses the ball. Going the other way is Grotto. Looks like the Indians are back deep, but Grotto takes it in anyway with the finger roll lefty and cuts into that lead. Penn Hills with the ball, working around the left side, elbow up top, down low to Pugliese, back outside, long shot off the mark for number 1, Sierra Moten. And the Gators, Lady Gators, are going the other way. Grotto with the shot off the mark. That would have been a big shot for them to get back into this game. Oh, ball is stolen by Grotto and back again by Moten. Grotto, and it looks like off the mark there is Pugliese. Ball goes back to the Lady Gators. Off the mark there. Long shot by number 3 there for the Lady Gators. Jayla Oliver was off the mark there. So we have a stoppage in play. Timeout. And stay tuned. We'll be right back after we thank our sponsors here on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network. We are back live action here at Penn Hills High School Gymnasium. Doubleheader tonight. Penn Hills boys and girls basketball. Girls, Penn Hills Lady Indians are ahead 22-16 right now. Opportunities for police in Egypt. Coleman down low on cue. She tries to take it up. Ball's poked away. Goes the other way for Gateway as they look to cut into this lead. Traveling there by Grotto as she travels there, giving the ball right back to the Lady Indians. So once again, this game has been a game of runs as Pugliese has scored a couple shots in a row. And in the first half, Egypt Coleman came out and she shot maybe about 4 or 5 shots in a row right before the half there. Ball down low, right on cue. Pugliese to Coleman. Great ball movement by those two teammates there. So that pushes the lead up to 24-16. And we're just about at the 2-minute mark here. Ball at the foul line. Shot is up and in by number 30, Mia Johnson. Good shot off the glass. Mia said, if the bank is still open here in Penn Hills, I'm going to use it. Still gone away. Gateway with the ball. Number 3, Jayla Oliver with the steal. Working the ball around. Ball goes back to Penn Hills. Errant pass by Gateway, so working the ball around is number 1 there. Sierra Moten get the ball into Pugliese. And she works the ball out to number 11, Milani Oliver again. Working the ball to the right side, gets the ball inside to Pugliese, and she's fouled there. And so that'll be side out there for Penn Hills. So Pugliese underneath the hoop, inbounding the ball, gets it out top to Oliver. Ball goes out of bounds and stays with Penn Hills. So we're at about 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter Gamecock here. And this is a doubleheader, so stay tuned to boys basketball. Should be exciting here. Once again, all these kids know each other. They're very familiar with each other, and that's a foul there. A little bit aggressive there by Jayla Oliver, and that's a backcourt foul that really wasn't necessary. But Milani Oliver was just trying to get the ball back up the court, and that'll be inbound backcourt for the Lady Indians. So 24-18 ball game here, Penn Hills High School. Battle of the East here. Inbound down low, two-man game between Pugliese and Coleman. Ball goes into the center of the lane to Pugliese, and she turns and hits a cutting Egypt Coleman. She goes to the free throw line because she was fouled in the act of shooting there, a layup down low. And her first free throw is a little bit off the mark there, a little bit strong. So 1:07 left to go on the clock. We'll see if Coleman can add to her point total. And she makes the second one. So Gateway brings the ball up. And we're under 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Gators working the ball around, looking for a shot. Looks like they're looking for a deep shot, but they might want to just get the ball in and make a layup to just try to cut into this lead. There it is. Good defense there by number 11, Milani Oliver, getting in the passing lane and stealing that ball. Man, the coach for Penn Hills calls it out. Tells his team to work the ball around. Ball is tipped. Pugliese was able to get the ball, corral it, center of the lane, up, and a foul there. Oh, they called it traveling. It looked like she was fouled before she traveled, but Nonetheless, 20 seconds left to go on the game clock here in the third quarter. And Gateway inbounds the ball, and they under pressure here as the Lady Indians come out in the full court press. A 2-2-1 trap there. Try to keep the Lady Gators from getting that ball up, and they beat the press under 5 seconds, down to 3 seconds. Shot is up, off the mark, and out of bounds. And that'll do it after 3 quarters here. Penn Hills 25, Gateway 18. And we'll be right back after we thank our sponsors with fourth quarter action.
My name is Carolyn Brown, and I am owner and operator here at Outer Limits Adventure Park. We specialize in birthday parties, group events, family reunions, field trips. We have laser tag, arcade games, party rooms, inflatables, and we do have a ninja course coming soon. We are the first Black-owned family entertainment center in Pittsburgh. If your child has their birthday party here, we're going to make them feel like they're the only child here in the world. We like to celebrate them. You know, next to Christmas, celebrating your birthday party is the best thing. So we like the kids here to feel special. Outer Limits Adventure Park is located at 4079 William Penn Highway. We are in the heart of Monroeville, located in the same plaza with Big Lots. You can find us on our website at outerlimitsadventure.com, and we are on multiple social media pages at Outer Limits Adventure Park. So now that you know about Outer Limits Adventure Park, what are you waiting for? We hope to see you soon.
We are back live here, just about starting the fourth quarter here. The Lady Gators find themselves in a hole, 25-18 here, beginning of the fourth quarter. The Lady Indians have been led by Pugliese and Egypt Coleman, have been the two main contributors for scoring here. It's going to be important here down the stretch to see which team can take care of that basketball and get good shots. The Lady Gators are having some difficulty penetrating that defense of the Indians there and getting good shots. But the Indians have found some great opportunities there. On the other end, between Pugliese and Coleman there, playing a two-man game and high-lowing and doing back cuts and getting shots. So once again, the Lady Gators turn the ball over. Good defense by both teams so far here. And we're in the fourth quarter. Number 11, Oliver, with the ball out top, working the ball around. And it's a turnover there. Double dribble after the turnover. Number 3. Number 3 there, Jayla Oliver, with the steal and then the turnover, the double dribble. So with 7:06 left to go on the clock here, right down low, easy pass inside. Egypt, Coleman with the little layup at the front of the rim. Good out of bounds play by Penn Hills as they find Coleman cutting, rolling to the hoop with the little layup there, pushing that lead up. And a steal right there by Oliver, and she has a run out, and she goes to the hoop, and she is fouled. Milani Oliver showing that burst there of speed. And she'll go, Milani Oliver will go to the free throw line, a charity stripe, shooting 2. So I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network, high school basketball division. We are at Penn Hills High School Gymnasium, home of Aaron Donald. Just wondering, thinking about Aaron Donald going to the Super Bowl last year, winning the Super Bowl, coming from this area, and just wondering if he was able to bring that Lombardi trophy back and let these players actually see the Lombardi trophy. Great free throw there by Oliver. pushing the lead up to 28-18. The time is getting short for the Lady Gators. They're going to have to make a move here. They want to get back into this game. Ball down low. Shot is off the mark. Rebound comes to Pugliese, and she takes the ball coast to coast, and she lays it up off the backboard, and she is fouled. Pugliese will go to the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Lady Indians there. And that foul is on number 2 there for Gateway, Nyla Jordan. That's going to be 2 shots there by Pugliese, and she pulls up, rolls that one around the hoop, and it rattles in. So good shot by that young lady. Good free throw, good looking free throw. Second one is good as well. So that pushes the lead up to 30-18 for the Lady Indians. So it looks like the Lady Gators are going to have to get shots up here. They're working the ball around, probing that defense, looking for a shot. But they can't necessarily look for the quality shot. And they get that layup there. Good play there by number 1, Amaya White. Gets inside and gets the ball up off the glass. Shot there by Oliver, long 3 off the mark. Ball is going the other way for Amaya White, and she throws the ball away. Egypt Coleman, she throws it away. Ball is ahead by Pugliese, and she is defense there and reaching in. And a foul goes on number 1, Amaya White. That's going to be side out for Penn Hills there. So from this point on, it looks like the Lady Indians will be in the bonus. So while there's a stoppage in play, we like to take time to thank one of our sponsors and ask you to take a look. Season 4, the Rock Comedy Show, headlining Howard G., also guest starring Aaron Douglas, Marcus Martin, and my favorite, I Holla, hosted by Izzy For Real. And that's going to be on January 28th, 2023. Tickets are $30 in advance, $35 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. Address is 506 Chartiers Avenue, McKees Rocks, PA. Get your tickets. Season 4, the Rock Comedy Show. Welcome to the Parkway. Get your tickets before it's sold out. 412-378-8271. So we're back to live play here. 5:27 left to go on the clock. Gateway's going to need some turnovers here if they want to get back in the game. Aggressive, decent defense there by Amaya White. Time is short, 10-point lead for the Lady Indians here. So Oliver's back in for the Lady Gators. Traveling on the Lady Indians. That's number 23, Anaya Hickman, who's in the game. She's called for traveling. So time is running out here on the Lady Gators here. Ball down low, loose. Penn Hills comes out of it with the ball. Pugliese takes the ball up, gets the ball around her. Shot is up, off the mark. Tip is up by Egypt Coleman, off the mark. And the Gators come away with the ball once again. So we're under the 5-minute mark. And the Lady Gators still trail by 10. We're going to have to get some shots up here if they want to get back into this game. Drive to the hoop, kick, and shoot. A lot of time coming off the clock here. Ball is thrown away by Grotto. Pugliese gets the ball as she going the other way, walking the ball up, trying to take as much time off of this game clock as possible until she gets in her real close to her, then it won't be a 5-second call. Looks like the Indians work the ball around. Ball out top to Pugliese. And there's a foul there. So it's a timeout on the floor once again. So a couple timeouts here. So don't forget, also coming up, Roxamore Events Ministries presents A Night to Remember reboot. A great night out, Sunday, February 19, 2023. It's $90 a couple. Event will go from 5 to 10 p.m. at Trivent Center, 275 Center Road, Monroeville, PA, 15146. There'll be a live band performance, food by Divine Delectables. For tickets, call 412-378-8271 or go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets before it's sold out. Great night out with your significant other, girlfriend, wife. Great dinner, great music. Be a great event to be a part of. Great events put on by Roxamore Entertainment and Ministries, and Events Ministry. So we're just about set for fourth quarter action here. Again, 4:02 on the game clock. Penn Hills inbounding the ball. Get the ball into number 1, Sierra Moten. There's no game clock here in high school basketball. So basically the Lady Indians can work the ball around. If they can play keep away for 3 minutes and 54 seconds, then as long as they don't get a 5-second call or a 3-second call in the lane, they can pretty much run this clock out. It looks like offensive foul is called on number 23. Anaya Hickman gives the ball back to the Lady Gators. So looking, Grotto with the ball out top, probing the defense. But they're going to have to get shots up quick here if they want to get back in this game down by 10. Ball is thrown out the gym. Egypt, and she's a little bit limp there. And she looked like she bumped legs with the opposing player there. But ball goes back to Penn Hills on an alternate possession there. And they're at about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go on the clock here. Down by 10. The Indians dribbling the ball out with the shot up for the 3 from downtown. Mara Wade gets into the scoring column, and she drains the 3 there. Off the mark there by number 3 there of Gateway, Jayla Oliver. She draws an air ball on a play. So Wade with the big 3, putting her team up 33-20. She was left wide open, had no choice but to pull it from deep. So the upcoming schedule for Gateway, the Lady Gators, is they'll be playing against Indiana at Kiski, home against Kiski, at Indiana, at Obama, Franklin Regional, at Woodland Hills on 2-9, and we'll cover that on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network, at Penn Trafford, and then at Armstrong to close it out. Penn Hills, upcoming schedule, 127 will be at Fox Chapel, 128 at South Fayette, 131 at Armstrong at home, 2-3 at Shaler, 2-7 Plum, 2-10 Woodland Hills, and 2-13 will be their final game. Looks like the ball is tied up down low, jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Lady Gators. So Mia Johnson comes back in for the Lady Gators. Time is short. We're at about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go on the clock here, game clock. as Penn Hills comes into the game with a little bit too much firepower, and Lady Gators were unable to really penetrate this Penn Hills defense. And they couldn't do much with Pugliese and Coleman, as they proved to be too much of a duo there. Oliver brings the ball up, and she's called for a travel there, giving the ball back to Gateway with 2:28 left to go on the game clock. Travel down by 13 points there. So Grotto with the ball out top. She pulls for the three, and she drains it. Big shot. Marina Grado with the three. You thought you would see a lot more than that from Grado. Grotto, I'm not sure, but Penn Hills has played a pretty good defense on her, limiting her opportunities for shots there. So we're under the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Lady Indians winning by 10 points right now. Pugliese with the ball around the right corner, getting the ball to her teammate and then coming back to get it herself, as they definitely want the ball in that young lady's hands here as they wind this clock down. Once again, there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so as long as you're not getting a 5-second call or three-pointer wide open, that was number one there. Sierra Moten, it was off the mark. Pugliese with the steal and the putback. Anna Pugliese with the runner up and off the glass. And that makes it a 35-23 game. Shot is off the mark. Tied up, down low on a rebound. Alternate possession goes back to Penn Hills. So once again, we have another stoppage in play. Don't forget to vote for the season. Vote for the best season of the Rock Comedy Show. And don't forget, coming up soon, season 4, the Rock Comedy Show. Welcome to the Parkway. It's going to be a great show. Headliner is going to be Howard G. Aaron Douglas will be performing. Marcus Martin, Rockstar Rowe, and my favorite, Holla, be hosted by Izzy For Real. You might want to go get you a few laughs in, because you're going to want to know, is he for real or not? And that's going to be at 506 Chartiers Avenue. That's going to be on January 28th. Tickets are $30 in advance, $35 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets before it's sold out. 412-378-8271. So we're just about down the stretch run here, and it looks like the Lady Indians are going to get out of here with a victory, defend their home court. And right now they lead the Lady Gators 35-23. And you are watching a Roxamore Sports and Entertainment production here. Don't forget, no reproduction or rebroadcast of this or any of the Roxamore Sports or Entertainment events is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Leon Rockymore and the Roxamore Sports Network. So Penn Hills having a little bit of trouble inbounding the ball. Ball goes off of the Gators. Ball ahead to Pugliese, and she has a little running layup, gets the ball off to Egypt Coleman, and she had an easy layup. She was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2, but I know she wanted to have that one back. She definitely wanted to get that three-point play there. She was a little upset. She went up a little soft with that ball, and she was a little upset at herself about that, but she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. First one is a little bit hard, a little long on the first one, so Coleman will be shooting the second one. 1:01 left to go on the game clock here. Penn Hills High School, backyard rivalry. Good to see people here. Good to have you here with us on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network. So 1 out of 2 for Coleman. Shot by Grotto deep off the mark. And out of bounds, ball goes back to Penn Hills. 54.3 left to go on the clock, and we have a 13-point lead for the Indians. So Gators come out, full court press, and the ball ahead by the Indians. Get the ball up to Pugliese, and she gets the ball in the middle. Grado tries to steal it away, wide open to the hoop for number 1 there, Sierra Moten, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. So once again, a great matchup here for these young people, joining communities very close to each other, 2 to 3 miles apart at the most. Family members have played, grown up together, played against each other for a long time. Shot off the mark by number 1, Sierra Moten. So overall, a good victory here for Penn Hills. Great opportunity for the young people to play against each other and get bragging rights. Neighborhood kids. Shot is up off the rim and falls down for Sierra Moten. So she splits the pair. 34 seconds to go. Lady Gators going to have to get the ball up off the mark. Rebound by Grado. Taken away by Coleman. Coleman is driving, and it could have been a traveling there. Ball is out top to Pugliese, and she dribbles this one out. Under 15 seconds here. It looks like the Gators are not going to foul here. Under 5 seconds. And that'll do it. Here from Penn Hills Gymnasium, ladies high school varsity basketball. Penn Hills Lady Indians 37. The Gateway Lady Gators 23. So Penn Hills behind the performance of Pugliese and also Egypt Coleman have been the main 2 scorers, and both of those will be named the players of the game. Both of them contributed well to the success of their team, and they will be the Roxamore players of the game. So we'll take a short break here, and we'll be right back with more basketball. Varsity, boys varsity, backyard rivalry. Gateway versus Penn Hills. Coming up next, stay tuned. Get your hot dog, your hamburger, your pizza, and remain in front of your TV. And we'll be right back with more action on the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment Network.